Hello, my name is Tom Spark, and today I'm here to tell you how to pay for a VPN anonymously. In this video, I'm going to cover a few different ways to pay for a VPN anonymously with cryptocurrency, this cool website I found out about, and a couple other different methods. So why do you need to pay for VPN anonymously? Well, basically when you apply for a VPN and you pay for it, you're giving them your billing information, and you have to do this or else it's going to be considered fraud. You can't give false information with a debit card. Now, the VPN provider, if it's a good one, isn't necessarily going to be able to link your account that you paid for with your information to your activity on the VPN server if they don't collect logs. However, the debit card is usually stored by the payment processing company, and the information can be linked back to your account, and the same applies to with PayPal. However, like I said, if it's a no-log VPN, this link can't really be connected, so you shouldn't have really too much to worry about. However, a lot of VPNs out there do connect and collect some logs, so you're going to have to watch out for that. However, I still recommend paying anonymously for a VPN just because it's the best way to stay anonymous. So what kind of people really want to pay for a VPN anonymously? I would recommend journalists in countries that are censored and have very strict laws against journalism. I would recommend whistleblowers, people who want to spread information about things and they don't want their identity to be compromised. I would recommend activists in country that also want to do something similar to whistleblowers. They want to spread information on Twitter, talk about controversial subjects, but don't want their identity compromised. And I would also recommend paying for a VPN anonymously if you're just privacy concerned. Using these following methods is the best way to stay anonymous when you're paying for a VPN. And the whole reason you're using a VPN in the first place is to stay anonymous. So why not start from the beginning, right? So the first method that I'm going to talk about with VPN to stay anonymous is cryptocurrency. Now, you probably have heard of cryptocurrency by now. Bitcoin right now is around $5,500, up around $1,000 in a week. It's really skyrocketing right now due to some upcoming changes and people wanting to get some free Bitcoin money. So cryptocurrencies are really hot this year. Um, they're one of the best ways to pay for a VPN anonymously. The good news is more and more VPNs are starting to accept cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. Now, not all VPNs accept every kind of cryptocurrency. Torguard is one of my favorite VPNs to recommend because it accepts a ton of them. It accepts Litecoin, Monero, Dashcoin, tons of other coins that you could pay for VPN with Torguard. But like I said, most VPNs do accept Bitcoin payments. You might not always be able to get a refund because of the way it works, fraud and things like that. I know Torguard actually used to offer Bitcoin refunds, which was really cool, but people started abusing it, so they had to stop doing that. Now let's move on to the second method to pay for a VPN anonymously. So the second method that I recommend to pay for a VPN anonymously is gift cards. Now you might be thinking, how is a gift card related to a VPN? Well, the thing is, it's not, and that's why it's a good method. So basically what you would do is you would go into a store, buy a gift card with cash, go home, use that gift card's information, put it into a VPN's payment processing center, and then once you go there, it's going to kind of convert the gift card into a subscription time for your VPN. Now, not all VPNs accept gift cards in this fashion, but luckily for you, I've created a video on the VPNs that do. So, if you really want to get the anonymous purchase method with cash, this is probably the best way to do it. I've actually had someone email me recently where they did that and it worked really well for them. Now, my third favorite method for paying for a VPN anonymously is one you probably haven't heard of yet. This website's called privacy.com. Has a good domain name, right? So basically what this website does is you connect it to your bank account and then or your debit card or whatever, just something that collects payments from your main, bank account. So then once you do that, you can generate anonymous kind of debit cards. And the way it works is that you could, it doesn't really require any name or billing associated with this. So if you wanted, you could generate a debit card like this, go onto a website, VPN company, put in that information and use a fake name and whatever you want. And as long as you're using that number and card number from privacy.com, you're going to be able to pay for it without any fraud detection or anything like that. Now, this is a good way to do it because the way the cards work on the website is you can actually pause or, push them forward. So what I do sometimes is if I'm signing up for a service and I don't want to exactly sign up for more than 1 month, but it's not always clear exactly how you can cancel. Sometimes I put a limit on it for $10. So once it goes past that month, they're not able to charge me more. This has saved me a lot of times with tons of companies and just a great way to pay in a more traditional method with a new spin on it. So now that I've covered all three methods, cryptocurrency, gift card, and this other cool website I mentioned, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do each method now. Hey, what's up guys? I'm back here to show you how to pay for a VPN with cryptocurrency. Now for this example, I'm going to be using Torguard VPN because like I said before, they're probably one of the best VPN providers that accept the most cryptocurrencies out there. So what you want to do is pick what kind of subscription you want, what kind of service I mean. This is the kind of default service offering. They also have email, privacy bundle, which includes like probably both of these things. And if you don't need VPN, you can also just get a cheaper proxy kind of thing. So we're gonna go ahead and do the VPN. Right here, you're gonna pick your billing cycle. This is really good. I made a video about it recently on how to access Netflix in 2017 and 2018. This is the best way to do so with Torguard streaming IP, but we're not doing that right now. So let's go ahead and add. Oh, I didn't pick a okay, just defaulted to 1 month. So we're going to go to checkout now. This is where you're going to pay with your cryptocurrency. You're going to want to make an account here. And once you do that, you could let's do some fake stuff here for now. All right, so from here what you're going to do is you're going to click this link right here, coin payments. This is how it's all going to process together to pay for your VPN. So it's cool, like I said, Torguard accepts all these cryptocurrencies. You're just going to pick the one you want, complete checkout, and that's pretty much how you do that. So now let's go ahead and talk about gift card payments. Torguard does accept gift card payments, but I don't want to, just talk about Torguard this whole video. So I'm going to go ahead and show you another VPN that I recommend. This one's going to be private internet access. They're also a pretty good VPN provider that accepts gift cards. Alright, so actually the way you're going to do it is you're going to start back at this page right here. You're going to scroll down, and what you're going to do is click here. So it's a little different from just going through the normal checkout options. And this is where you're going to enter in your info. From here, it's just going to take you kind of through the process, and it's going to be pretty self-explanatory. So that's how you could use gift card to pay for a VPN. Now let's go ahead and talk about the third method. That's going to be privacy.com. This website is really cool. Actually, one of the coolest services that I use on a frequent basis. So right here, it's giving you kind of a rundown. I'm just going to use this. So basically, what you do is there's going to be this little icon up on the little browser right here. You're just going to click it. You're going to generate a card like so. It's just going to generate the number and everything, and what kind of spending limit. And then from there, you could generate that card. I guess you can offer a tip option, and then you just put that card information in there. Like I said, it's locked to merchants, private. You could use fake billing details. You could freeze cards and everything like that. It even has a mobile option, which is really cool. This is, kind of how many block charges they have. It's pretty popular. TechCrunch likes it, and The Verge, so super secure. So that's the third final way on how to pay for VPN anonymously. You might be wondering, well, how do I start off good? How do I start off paying with these things without showing my IP in the first place? Well, if you want, you could go to a public Wi-Fi hotspot and use their Wi-Fi and their public IP, and that's a good way to get started off, from the clean slate, not showing your IP even from the beginning. So you're staying anonymous from showing your IP signing up, you're not showing your IP when you're paying, or any information when you're paying, and then when you use the VPN, you're staying anonymous as well. So that's a good three-step method, how to stay anonymous, paying for VPN. And thanks for watching this video. If you have any more questions about paying anonymously or any questions about any of the other things, just stick a comment down below and stay with Best 10 VPN. I'm Thomas Spark. Thanks for watching.